Alright, this is an update video. I did a video on this new pair of boots when they were new about 3 months ago. These are the Ariat Catalyst VX work boots. These are a very nice pair of boots. They're kind of pricey. Whenever I bought them, I was in the hope that they would hold up. So far, so good. I wanted to show you the wear on them. I have not conditioned these lately. I did not condition these before the video. I kind of wanted to go over some different things that will help you make your boots last longer. So we're going to go over just a couple of things. I won't make this video, too long, but I wanted to kind of show the wear. Those of you that have seen the video when these were new, when I kind of did my review of them, I will post that video here in the description box. But this is 3 months later after buying this pair of boots. We'll kind of go over these again. I work in the HVAC field within a refinery, so I'm in a lot of gravel, a lot of dusty environments, concrete all day long. So we're just going to kind of go over these, and I'll show you the wear that I've gotten after 3 months. Keep in mind, guys, most boot retailers, they will tell you that the average lifespan of a pair of work boots is just 6 months. Us guys, we're out there, and us ladies. There's plenty of ladies out there that wear steel-toed boots, composite toe boots. We put them through some serious abuse. So if you're having a hard time buying yourself a nice pair of boots, I urge you to please go do it, because this is what you wear, your work footwear. That's what you wear the majority of the time. And, if you're going to have a nice pair of footwear, it should be what you wear the majority of the time, and that's at work, Leisure doesn't matter so much, but when you're at work, your feet need to be comfortable. So, going to kind of go over these boots and kind of show you the wear. Now, I'm a good sized guy, 300-pound guy. So let's kind of look at the sole. You can see they're still fairly flat. I kind of walk on the outside, put all my weight on the outside of my foot. That's just how I walk. And you can see fairly flat still. Not a whole lot of misshaping going on. But I like these boots for the fact, a lot of safety features with these boots. The heel, you got your hard shell on your heel, so you're not going to be banging anything, into your heel. So that's hard and that's solid. Going to answer some questions that people have given me about these. These are composite toe boots, which I'm glad. If this was steel, with all the added rubber, the shin guard here, you got the big loop in the back for pulling them on, and that was, we're going to get into that in a little bit. I've had questions about this, about the pant legs going over this. I've had no issues, but I will show you the boots, with my pant leg down. That way I'll put on a pair of jeans and you can kind of see. But this loop in the back, it's fairly close to the edge of the boot here. You can get your fingertips in there and you can pull them on. Going to show you some tips and some tricks to helping your boots last longer, how to get them on, how to get them off, the best ways. One of the mistakes that people make with their boots is they'll kick their heel into the ground or put their other boot up against the heel and pull them off that way. That can kind of mess the heels of the boots up, and kind of mess the bottom of the sole up. So there's a better way to get your boots off if you wear pull-ons. So you can see there's a nice padding here. I really like that. Super comfortable. Leather on top of leather here. Really protect the back of your leg, your heel area. This is super comfortable. These are waterproof composite toe. And these sell for about $300. And it's a lot of money, but hey, you know, you want something that'll last. You guys can see on the cap here, this is a really, really nice capped boot. You can see a little bit of wear here. You know, that's just from me being on my knees, being on rooftops, you know, doing different things. So all you guys know about this. So when these clean up, they clean up really nice. You know, a certain product that I use for conditioning my boots, and I'm going to get into that here in a minute. Not a whole lot of wear, honestly, after 3 months. I do have one area that I will show you. But all in all, these boots have been holding up really well. You know, you got your cap, and then underneath the cap, there's a piece of leather, and then it goes on to your main area of leather. So it's almost like a triple layer of protection over your toes. So I really like that. The shin guard's a nice feature. You know, that's solid rubber right there. You know, help bang your, you know, shin into something that's going to save you. And again, the heel, I really like that. Really nice pair of boots. This definitely helps with pulling them on. And you got pop rivets here. I mean, it's just solid made pair of boots. So I have no complaints at all. Very comfortable pair of boots. Kind of look down at the sole there. These Ariat insoles are really good, and you can buy them from any boot store will sell these. You can go online and you can buy different insoles for these Ariat boots. This is a pair of 13s. These are size 13s. And just a great pair of boots so far after 3 months. No complaints. Let me show you the one area on this other boot. The one thing that I did have happen. Let me show you here. If you can see here where this piece of leather, it's actually stitched, you know, all the way around onto the main area of leather. On this one here, that stitching kind of began to come loose. I slapped some, you know, of all things, some silicone, automotive silicone over it, and just to kind of cover where it was popping loose, and it's actually held up. I'm surprised. But you know, these clean up really nice. I know they look rough right now after a few months, but I just wanted to show you, you know, that they have been used. And I just kind of slapped that on there. It's black. Can't hardly see it, you know, unless you're looking for it. But that's just a piece of leather on top of the main leather. A little bit of stitching has kind of popped loose there. But other than that, and there's no hole. It's like underneath this is this. So it's just this thinner piece of leather on top of it. Stitching come loose. I slapped some stuff on it. It's no big deal. If we look at the underside of the tread, the soles, you can see, you know, not a lot of damage. I mean, I've put these through a lot of abuse. A lot of walking, a lot of standing, concrete, gravel. And we can see, you know, I got plenty of tread left on these things. A lot, as a matter of fact. So that, as far as the underside of the sole, is definitely holding up well. So just kind of wanted to do a good 3-month review on these. One of the things that I like to use, you know, the conditioner that I like to use, and it's a really good one, Obanoff's Leather Oil, okay? All natural ingredients. This is cowhide, okay? Hide, skin, needs to be able to breathe. So this is all natural ingredients. This was created by a fire chief, And, you know, this is a waterproofer. These are already waterproof boots. This is just another added layer of protection. Beeswax, all different kinds of good stuff in here. I don't like using the really thick, heavy, wax, pasty type of conditioner. This is an oil. I put it on there, and I clean them up, you know, take a rag to them, clean them up with some water, basically, get them dry, put this on there, and just let it soak in. A lot of people will take the excess and rub it off. I leave it in. I let it soak into the leather. Easy, and get this from Boot Barn, of course. Other stores have it. You can get it online. It's great stuff, and it makes the leather super soft, makes the boots super comfortable. I really like this product, Open Offs. So, one of the things that I do after I get home, I will dry my boots, and let's take a look at the boot dryer. I have a full video on that, and I will post a link to that here as well in the description box if you want to see it. So, come in here. This is my boot dryer. I use this every single day. This is the DryGuy boot dryer. You can put a pair of shoes or boots here, and these tall stacks obviously are what I use for my Ariats. Okay, I put them on here every single day when I get home from work. It's got an air or heat option. Looks like my little girl's been messing with this button. I use heat. So apparently the last time I dried them, it was air only. But they got dry anyway. But yeah, you basically put your boots on there, and I'll show you that real quick. So yeah, you just hang them up on the tall stacks like that, and you'll just come to the dial, and it's got up to 180 minutes on this one, and they do not take that long. If you could soak these completely in water, and this will dry it in 180 minutes. I've done it. So you just turn the dial, and she cranks up, and walk away. Come back in a little bit, and they will be dry. So I use this every day after work when I get home, you know, after an 8, 10, 12, 14, 18-hour day, whatever it is, and just to get the moisture out. That will help with the longevity of the boots, and it's going to make them lighter because you don't have all of that nastiness built up inside of them. It's going to make them smell better, get some of the funk out of them. It's a great investment. This is the one that I like, DryGuy. You can find this on Amazon, but there's others out there, but I personally like this one. Alright, let's go on to some other quick tips on how to make your boots last longer. I'll show you a pair of jeans with them, and we'll just show some different things. After drying my boots, I like to use and put in my boots boot trees. Okay, these will soak up moisture as well, and they have them in different sizes, and you just stick them in, push them down into the boot. Hope you can see that. And it wedges between the toe and the heel, and I don't know if you can see, the lighting is kind of bad, but they just go down in there. You know how these guys work, not a problem. And it helps also to maintain the shape of the boot, you know. Helps keep them in shape inside. It's going to absorb moisture as well. Just another thing that you can do to help your boots last longer. Boot trees, good thing to have. Alright, I'm going to put on a pair of jeans, show you what they look like, the pant legs look like over the top of the boot, and then we're going to go to how to get your boots off. I'm going to show you that real quick. Alright, I'm going to try to show, that's the boot, my pant legs go over, no problem. So I don't have any problem getting my jeans over the boots personally. No issues whatsoever with that. So, yeah, that's that. I had somebody ask me that question. I don't have any issues getting my jeans over the boots. If you wear like a, you know, tighter fitting, conforming straight leg jean, you may end up having issues, but I haven't had any issues. So, just wanted to show that. Okay, one of the areas of boots that get torn up is the heel, and that's and shoes, because people don't take them off properly. With these pull-on boots, this is a cool little tool I got from Boot Barn to help you get your boots off. And with these pull-on boots, you guys and you ladies know sometimes they can be a pain to pull off. So basically what you do, pretty self-explanatory. You're going to step on this bottom area here. So just step on that. Let's see if I can do this and hold the camera. I apologize, no cameraman. So, step on that. Bring your heel over. Put it in that little crevice. And just start pulling. Bam! Boot comes right off. Bam! I like it. I like it a lot. Now, if you try to pull them off by hand, it's a whole lot harder. But this little thing, hey, it was worth the money. I think I only paid like $10 for it, but something you could probably make yourself if you wanted to. But yeah, you saw how easy that was. And yeah, so something I enjoy. It definitely saves the heels on the boots. Pretty cool little tool. At the end of the day, you just step on this thing, bam, get them off, you know. No better feeling in the world than taking these things off after a long, long day. Now again, these boots, little closing things about these boots. Anyway, these are composite toe. And thank God they're composite toe. These are probably as heavy as a pair of steel-toed. And I say that because of all the added armor, I guess you could say. You got the cap toe, you got a piece of leather on top of leather. Got the thick sole, you know. The sole kind of extends out past the boot a little bit, which I kind of like. It's just kind of like an added layer of protection, I guess you could say, them extending out a little bit. You got all this, you got the shin guard, you got the heel cap, you got the extra leather there, you got the strap in the back, the extra cushioning, and this is thick underneath the strap. That's some really good cushioning. Back here on the heel area, you know, you can see how that sticks out. That's all padding right there, really soft padding. So all of that, you know, kind of makes up the weight. So I've gotten used to them. They're not really super heavy, in my opinion. Composite toe, so that does help them not be so heavy, but then you got all the added weight with the added rubber. So yeah, so that's a review, some tips on how to make your stuff last longer. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like it, hey, share it along with your buddies, your friends, your pals, all your work buddies. Good pair of boots. Whether it's this pair of boots or another pair of boots, just keep in mind, guys, you know your feet need to be comfortable while you're at work. Your wife wants to complain. Your boyfriend wants to complain. You're spending too much money on boots. Hey, you know, you need to be comfortable. So, you need to be. So, that's where your money comes from, is work. And if you ain't comfortable at work, you're not going to be happy. So, the more comfortable your feet are, the happier you're going to be. Trust and believe. So, if you like this video, share it. As always, hey, you know, subscribe if you're not subscribed by clicking on that bell to the right there. And click that notification box, and you'll be notified of all my future videos. I'll come back in about 3 months, possibly. And if you guys want, and do a 6-month review on these boots. Show you how they're holding up at that point. So, this is the Ariat Catalyst VX Work Boot. You guys take it easy.